Hold up.
Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdouts Newsstand, and we're going to talk about DC Comics solicitations for February today. I meant to talk about them yesterday on stream, but I was running behind, and I really like doing these videos because they're a little bit longer format. I can talk a little bit more about what I'm enjoying or what I'm not, so I wanted to make sure I covered it, but they are a longer format, so make sure you strap in, and yeah. There's a lot of good titles. There's actually one event, I think it's an event, that I'm really excited for, and I want to talk about a little bit with Shadows of the Bat. I'm definitely excited for it because of the writer involved, and it's the same reason why I was excited for Fear State, and that was super disappointing. So I'm going to hold off a little bit when it comes to going, yeah, this is going to be good. Mariko Tamaki can deliver. But I'm also like, I said the same thing about Tinian, and we see what's going on with Fear State. So make sure you guys hit like, hit subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. And as always, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're looking forward to most when it comes to these solicitations. There are some really good titles in here. There's some new titles. And at least with this, the first one solicited is Batman. And it looks like, I guess, it's only going to be monthly for a while, but at least we know next month we should hopefully get an announcement as who is taking over after Williamson, because he's only doing 4 issues. So I'm hoping we know next month at this time who is taking over. But this cover is so silly. Like, I don't think I like it. It's really pretty, don't get me wrong. It's not the artistic ability there, but yeah, just Batman. Okay, so Detective Comics is going weekly for 12 weeks, right? And what we're seeing here, look at this cover. I love it so much. What we're seeing here is basically Mariko Tamaki take over and do Shadows of the Bat. And I should have known that it was going to be involving Psycho Pirate, because in the end of Infinite Frontier, you actually see Psycho Pirate kind of disappear, right? And he's like, I'm needed in another event. I should have freaking known. I really like him as a character, and I think he's underutilized quite a bit. His ability set is way different than a lot of other characters, and I'm glad they're utilizing him. But these Libra Mayhew covers are so dang pretty. You see Harley back here. I love this penguin cover too. So pretty. So we're going to have, 4 issues of Detective Comics. And then we go into I Am Batman. There are a couple of these that I've already talked about. This being one specifically. He is moving to New York. All right. You have a Black History cover variant. Okay, so this is February. We're going to have some love stuff in here, and we're gonna have some Black History month stuff in here. So I don't know which one is the Black History Month cover. I don't know. All right, so another one I've already talked about, Josie Campbell doing, and Doc Shaner doing the new Champion of Shazam, which is Mary Marvel. I absolutely love it, as we know that Billy is at the Rock of Eternity and stuff. Another one I covered, Chuck Brown and Brandon Thomas doing Aquaman. I know a lot of people were like, meh. The only thing with this is I'm like, if you're doing a family dynamic, if you're building up those people around, if you're bringing Tempest and Tula and everybody back and you're building that up, I am all for it. I think that's a great idea. Do it like you did the Bat family. Build that family up. And eventually they may be able to have their own titles, right? I know we have the Becoming, but I mean, extra titles. So we have Monkey Prince. This one I haven't talked about yet. And I really like Jean-Louis Yang. I think he's extremely talented. I'm a little standoff on this one because he was introduced in Festival of the Heroes. And I wasn't a big fan of that story. Now it's cute. He's quirky. I don't know. I think Jean-Louis Yang can deliver. I think he's extremely talented. If you've read his Superman Takes on the Klan, if you've read his more recent Batman and Superman run, it was so good. Like, so good. So I'm going to give it a chance. It is a limited series. I don't know how limited, though. Like, you would think, okay. All All right, Suicide Squad The Blaze by Simon Spurrier. I had no idea this was coming out. They're really pushing a lot of Black Label Suicide Squad books, right? And honestly, that's awesome. I love the Suicide Squad, but the mainline title beats them all every single time, hands down. That I think it's Robbie Rodriguez. Oh, it's so good. We'll get there, but it is one of the better ongoings at DC. And I've been like, they're using Ambush Bug, and he's funny. He's like, he's silly, right? So, and we've got Weird Love Tales, because of course we do. Amanda Connor cover, that's beautiful. This is going to be, all of these stories of love, and I'll probably end up reviewing it for Valentine's Day or something very similar. We've got, what is this? This is so goofy. Peacemaker and his sidekick Eagly. All right. Why? I guess we're having a bromance. If we're doing that, then you need to have like a Booster Gold and Blue Beetle story in here. So it looks like Stephanie Phillips. I'm sure she'll be writing the Harley story. Yeah. All right. We got okay. So these are the trades that are coming out. Fear State. Not my cup of tea. I'll have a video about that out later next week. But Robin Lazarus Tournament, yeah, that's really good. Batman's Grave. This is a complete collection. Another really good one. Alliance, I'm looking forward to. I reviewed the original Legacy with oh my gosh, I can't even remember. Oh, Ty Pham is his name. And it was a really good YA book. Really good YA book. So it looks like they're bringing in some speedsters. Death, this just came out with a Vertigo imprint not that long ago. But another Death story. They're bringing that out, I'm sure, because of the Netflix show. Milestone in History. And again, I think this is a really good idea. It's got Reggie Hudlin. Covered by Chris Cross. His art is beautiful. So it celebrate Black history the Milestone way. Superpowered citizens of Dakota. Narrate true stories of Black trailblazers across human history. Witness the military campaigns of Hannibal and the Queen of Sheba, the literary accomplishment of Alexandra Dumas, the warrior Eugene Ballard, and many, many more. I think that's a good idea. They kind of did that with the Wonder Women of history, except for that one was, well, we'll just keep going. So we've got Static Season 1 as a complete edition. Luke Fox, Mr. Miracle. I made a video on this long ago. Pass. Represent. These have been coming out free on Infinite, DC Infinite. And generally, the ones that I've read are either way hit or way miss. So Conjuring the Lover, I'm waiting to get this until I finish the Conjuring series. I know, I'm so far behind. But Action Comics, that's it's a beautiful cover. But that's a terrible cover for War World Saga. What? It's really cool, but what? All right. He's in the War World Arena. We've got the Philosian ally, Crew X, teaches him how to fight without powers. Told you! I fucking told you. I didn't read through these yesterday. I told you in my Superman's gonna die, totally gonna die video, that I thought he would be depowered. And that's where we were going. Superman, just want to say it right now. You're welcome. I had inside information. No, I totally didn't. I just guessed. The elusive Midnighter takes his talents to the missing members of the Authority. All right, more Midnighter. The end of the Becoming, that will come out the 15th, and then the 22nd, you've got the beginning of Aquaman. So we've got Deep Target. I actually called it Deep Impact in my last video. It's just like every Aquaman title just feels like a porno thing. Deep Target and the Becoming. And okay. All right. Chuck Brown and Brandon Thomas. And the first one was really good. It was really good. So this series I've talked about, I've reviewed. It's usually in my top picks of the week. It's so good. And I don't understand those covers at all. At all. I love it. We're following this, psychiatrist, Joy Jocasta, right? And she's kind of wanting to help her patients instead of just throw them over to the police to be locked up again. And she takes it a little far. Yeah, definitely a little far. So Batgirls number 3. There was in my books this week. I don't know what was up with them, but every single one had a Batgirl's backup story. Almost every single, like, I get it. You're trying to push this title, but it's really not. I'm gonna check it out, but it's the art that gets me with it. Maybe I'll get used to it like I did with Harley. And I like Becky Cloonan and Michael Conrad. I think they're doing a fantastic job on Wonder Woman, but I'm just like, God, yeah, we get it. You want this to succeed. Wolf in Gotham number 6. I think 3 just came out. I haven't read it yet. Chip Zdarsky writing Batman the Knight. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm excited for this issue, or this series as a whole. Chip Zdarsky's last ride, even though I was a little bit of a lackluster ending, was fantastic. I like Chip Zdarsky a lot. So we've got Urban Legends number 12, bring in Vita Ayla, Mark Russell, Ram V. We're going to get more about the White Witch. I like that character. Ram introduced her in his Catwoman run. And then we got some Justice League Dark. The Bat Hound. Yeah, okay. Sounds pretty decent. Batman, Catwoman 10. All right. Clayman's art, so good. I wish he was able to do more. I am waiting for this in trade. I dropped that. Black Manta 6. Another one I'm having to push myself to read. I may wait till they all come out. I don't know. You know, looks like Ted Cord's a little upset there. Blue and Gold number 7, Dan Jurgens. I was really excited for this title, and it is good, don't get me wrong. I'm not a big fan of Blue Gold, Booster Gold. So it's taken me a little bit to get used to. It's not my favorite title at DC. I will say that. And we've got Woman 40. Jeannie Howard's taking over. Beautiful covers. I love this one. Wow, those are good. Yeah, I'm excited for this. And we got retro glam, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. Dark Knights of Steel number 4. 1 was great. I reviewed it. It was so good. I love this Harley. She's so cute. Yasmin Purdy cover. Really good story. Different, right? I'm assuming this is Alfred. I'm assuming that's the L's. I'm not sure. I don't want to spoil it if you haven't read it yet, but it's worth the read. For sure. Worth the read. Soul Plumber number 5. DC vs. Vampires. Oh, it feels like forever since that first issue came out. But yeah, you've got I Vampire in there, and it was really good. I was actually very surprised. The end, earmuffs. We got a Jaina sandwich, right? Or Jaina slurry, right? Oh, so good. Or was it Jaina or was it the other one? I don't remember. Deathstroke Inc. These covers are so good. Has been pretty good. I didn't like the last one was okay. They were like in space and stuff, and I'm like, all right. They bring in the new toy maker. I can't remember his name right offhand, but it was good. It's middle of the road good. That's what I think it is. Future State number 10, written by Dennis Culliver. Okay, so we're gonna get the without Joshua Williamson. Let's see if this can stand on its own. And I did go over the new Joker, the weird new Joker, in a video, but it's been another middle of the road for me, right? So you've got Peacekeeper Red and Hunter Panic. I don't know who that is yet. Well, I guess we'll find out before then. Jeffrey Thorns, Green Lantern run, another one that's been really great. Another one that I had to get used to Tom Rainey's art on. I don't care for it personally, but the story is so good. See, it's got Black History variant by this must be it. It's really great Green Lantern or Teen Lantern cover, but they're not making it clear. So these, look at that. That is so pretty. That's my thumbnail. And this is so pretty. I love it. Harley Quinn 12, officially a year for Stephanie Phillips on this title. I love it. This, I don't know what this is. Like, this is a Riley Rossmo cover, right? She kind of recruited Kevin. Is she recruiting more people, maybe? To make her own little weirdo, Justice League? Clearly we're past Halloween, right? All right. I totally lost the spot where I was at. Okay, we've got Harley Quinn, the animated series, Eat, Bang, Kill Tour number 6. These are another one that's free on DC Infinite. And honestly, if you like Poison Ivy or Harley Quinn or the females within the DCU, you're gonna love it. Like, this is, I'm not being mean. I love Stephanie Phillips, but this is a better version of Harley. This is the quintessential story if you like Harley right now. Human Target, that's one I'm waiting for the trade. I picked up one and I wasn't super impressed. I'm not surprised. Tom King is gonna Tom King it, right? That is a waste of space for a cover. I'm not clicking on it. So we've got 73 by Bendis, right? The Lords of Chaos Part 2. All right. Justice League Incarnate. This issue, a hero dies. They made sure that they got that across there. Okay. Dr. Multiverse discovers there is a threat greater than Darkseid. How? Okay. All right. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. Justice League versus the Legion of Superheroes. Another Bendis title. This is the Gold Lantern Saga Part 2. I believe he introduced the Gold Lantern quite a while back, but we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Nightwing, 89, Tom Taylor, loving this title. Another one that's really good ongoing. Bruno Redondo's art is so good. We're going to talk about it on stream tomorrow, but I'm really excited for Nightwing 87, how it's doing like a one panel for the entire book. I'm really looking forward to that. So we've got Numia and the Amazons number 5. And if you are reading it or you haven't read 2, there's a spoiler here. We've got Medusa and another Black History Month variant. I'm assuming it's this one. That is so pretty. Nubia looks great. The monster behind Doom's doorway is revealed, and Medusa is back and wants to the Amazons to pay for the years of imprisonment she suffered in Tartarus. Now her queen must fight. Plus a look into Nubia's past gives us a preview of her future. See, that's what they're remembering their past. She will deliver a killing blow and show mercy for a woman scorned by man's world. I wonder if I wonder if it is. So, One Star Squadron by Mark Russell. I love this idea because Mark Russell is very socialistic in nature and he's writing a very capitalist book, and it makes me giggle. But if he's a decent writer, he can probably do it. Read Not All Robots. I know it's not for everybody, but it's so good. Pennyworth. Nothing that I'm interested in. I never got into the show. Refrigerator Full of Heads. I read a Basket Full of Heads. That was good. Robin 11. That's a beautiful cover. Another really good. Gleb Melkinov and Joshua Williamson do really good with this. It looks like we know that people are going to survive now. Thank you for that. Robin's number 4. I posted all these covers a while back and I was just like, yeah, I'm picking up Robin's for the plot. Here's the plot. Like, it's so good. Tim Seeley. It's not bad. It's not near as good as Joshua Williamson Robin, but I am curious where it goes. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Nope. Suicide Squad, Robbie Thomas. So good. Another great ongoing series at DC. Rick Flag Attack. So it's going to take us that long to get to Rick Flag. I was so confused when I started reading it last night. Like, they were in space. I'm like, when did this happen? Did I miss an issue? I got to go back and look. So King Shark. Yep. We've got the Defacer and King Shark. Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. All right. That's been decent. I haven't read it this week yet, though. Seneca Lel, number 8. Henry Bendick's plan for ultimate control. So we're going to go up against the Tyrant. And he's the dictator of Gamora. Yes, we know that. Superman makes himself a target to business and world leaders. Okay, so I'm assuming that we're going to have, like, people are in the pockets of Bendix. I wondered if we were going there before anyways. And that looks like what they're heading to. He's seen as a force that needs to be stopped. Okay. All right. What the hell did you do to Constantine? Jeff Lemire. Look how old he is. Oh my goodness. Green Owl number 2. Definitely something I'm looking forward to. Another really good ongoing at DC is Swamp Thing. That ends though pretty quickly here. It is going for a second batch, but yeah, this will at least hold me over in my Need for Swamp Thing. So Task Force Z, another one that felt like it was a while. You know what? I think those came out the same week. I do. So Matthew Rosenberg, another really good title, at least so far. Teen Titans number 12, they did not even have the cover done, and we're still on the Red X stuff. Like, if they don't have it by issue 12, they're not going. It's going to be something that is never revealed. I do believe Tim Sheridan said he wanted to do it that way anyways, but I kind of get it. Always have that mysterious character. I dropped it a long time ago. Like, I was bored with it. So, Batman and Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Okay. Not for me. Flash, yes. Let's go. I love this title. Looks like we're getting more with Eclipse. So we just saw him, Dr. Fate grab him and all that fun stuff. Unexpected heroes arrive to help the Flash, aka his kid, in this kind of fun final confrontation. Can Wally West move fast enough to save the universe? Ah, hell yeah. I love it. The Joker, this is haunting. Joker 12 with Tinny. Yeah, this isn't a Joker title. It is, but it's a James Gordon title. It would be smarter to go in knowing that. If not, you might be disappointed. So a puzzle box. I'm waiting for that to finish before I started. I didn't even realize it was coming out, and it's on DC Universe, so I kind of got behind on it. Titans United is everything that the Titans show should have been. Calvin Scott does a fantastic job with this. I absolutely love this title. It is, if you like Titans, you're gonna like this. Like, honestly, you're just gonna. So we've got Wonder Woman 784 and probably 85 next. Oh no, that's Evolution. So versus the Shining Knight. Hell yeah, okay. I like it. Bringing back some of the old characters. We've got Stephanie Phillips writing Wonder Woman Evolution. I will put that up in the cards. I just reviewed that. It was a little lackluster, but like I said, it felt like she was writing for the trade, for the bigger story, right? So I'm curious to see how it goes. And I didn't care for Mike Hawthorne's art either. I'm hoping it gets better. But it looks like she's gonna have to take on the Justice League. Okay. I have a question. And it's likely if you've made it this far into the video, you're not going to yell at me for asking this question, okay? World of Krypton number 3. I'm going to zoom in so I don't have to click. It's going to be blurry. I apologize. I love Robert Venditti. But can somebody tell me, is this her stepmom? Because you don't make that white of a girl. You know what? I'm just going to leave it right there. Somebody fill me in. I'm confused. Is that Kara? Like, clearly it's got to be Kara, right? I am so confused what they're doing. Oh no. Okay, so the Michael Avalon Oming. I didn't know he was doing the art. I am curious to see how that goes. I know he's doing the art with some stuff on Tinian on Substacks too. So curious. As evidence of Krypton's environmental. Okay, so we're going there. Precarity mounts. The ruling council fights even a harder to. So I wonder if the end of this is going to be Krypton blowing up, right? That's cool. I'm glad they're going there. I don't know. I don't know who that is. I'm definitely getting this. I don't even care how, like, $100 for absolute multiversity. Yes, please. So we've got Challenge of the Super Sons, which was a complete story, which was really good. Some of the art dropped off a little bit, but overall, it was really good. Gotham Central, Hellblazer, Rise and Fall, another Tom Taylor title I've suggested a lot. It's a great story. It's a creepy story. Derek Robertson as the artist is fucking perfect on it. Another Hellblazer title. Legion of Superheroes, New Gods, Titans. Well, I'm glad they're putting some of these volumes out, some of the older ones. A Question, Denny O'Neil Question. Hell yeah. We were talking about that on stream last night. I didn't know they were putting those out. So we've got Agents of Peace for Wonder Woman, and that's it. Some really good titles coming out. I'm glad to see. I am still mildly confused, but I am glad to see that it is less Batman. It is more. It feels like this month was finally streamlined, right? it was finally like they got their footing. They realized they need to back out a little bit of Batman, have the central titles. Of course, there's going to be a bunch, right? But then also have the side characters, the ongoings, the minis, the maxi series. And it feels like they finally got their footing. Maybe, I know, I hate to be too hard on them because I know they're working on a skeleton crew, but it does feel like whoever is in charge of that really figured it out. Really finally figured it out. And I'm hoping that's just not me reading too much into it, but we'll have to wait and see. We got a few months, right? More than anything, I'm curious then, next month, who's going to take over for Batman. I am dreading that announcement. Anyways, let me know, of course, what you guys are looking forward to. If you hate them all, I want to know. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.